A game made by a YouTuber. Can it be that good? Can it? Well, this is Operation Harsh Doorstop. Strange name, I know, but this is a MilSim shooter being developed from a YouTuber who goes by the name Blue Drake 42 in his game studio called Drakeling Labs. It is all being supported by Blue Drake and the donations coming from the community, which can be found on the Steam store page of Operation Harsh Doorstep as a DLC. The game is currently available on Steam and is free to play, with both workshop support and community hosted servers. It has also got a free modding SDK, with mod features built straight into the main menu. The game has 3 different time periods, being what I could only assume is the Vietnam War, World War II, and a modern version of war. There are currently no vehicles in the base game, but they can be added through the modding software, adding a variety of vehicles going from tanks to simple cars. Overall, the game looks great. Everything from the designs of the UI to the detail in both the maps and the guns. They intend to have the roots of a MilSim style game, such as Squad and Arma 3, but with this sandbox feeling allowing it to be mod friendly. It is a little unfair to compare it to, but the game does look like an early version of Squad. Though that being said, if you are looking to try out a MilSim shooter, then this could be an easy and free entry into the genre. Because with the likes of Squad and Insurgency Sandstorm, they can be quite pricey and have too much depth for the just casual players, where this is free to play and super basic in comparison. What I came to find once I started playing the game was the amount of players was very minimal. Now, for myself being in Oceania, it is very difficult to find good paying servers with a decent population in them, no matter the game. As you can see though, 2 servers were fairly full, and when looking at the ping, I noticed they are either North American or European servers. So your experience may differ on the time of day you do play, or the region as well. But over the past couple months, there seems to be a more consistent number of players on the servers. Though, what is interesting is what the community has already done with the mods. A large variety of different maps, play styles, and of course, vehicles have already been modded. Once I started playing, there was no issues at all. The guns and movement felt like they should, with the guns moving and acting according to their proper weapon. But there did feel like there was something lacking. Whether it was the game modes or amount of players, there was something. It felt as there was no innovation coming into the base game. And yes, it is a MilSim game, so it's pretty basic, but it does have to have a unique selling point, which this does not. And as it is an early access game, no matter what, there will be bugs and small annoyances, but I expected that already. Also, even though there are 3 different time periods, with all different styles of weapons and terrains, it all kind of felt the same. The only major thing that felt different was the AI speech. Now, what is the long-term objective of the game? As I said, it doesn't have a innovative, unique twist to it, and there are already complete and respected MilSim shooters set in the world wars and modern day. From my understanding of the information from people that are closer to the project than I am, the end goal is basically to create a Gary's mod of MilSims. Now, yes, Squad and Arma already have the availability to modding and have been successful at it. But Blue Drake wants to improve that area, make his game sit up there with the big titles. The goal of the early access is just a test build, and mainly for collecting data. The problem is though, most people are used to early access games being more complete and less rough around the edges, as this game is, as we see. Which this does hurt the initial perception of the game, as getting new players who aren't familiar with the background of the game's development is going to be difficult. Though I do want to say is don't rule this game out yet, as yes, it is still in early development, but some of the biggest games we come to love come from the modding community, and rarely do those games start their development with an innovative and a unique idea. They all usually start with the basics and lead into something that makes them great. The only fear I have is that the MilSim community is not as large as many would want, so without the support of the majority, it could be hard to thrive. That being said, Arma originally wasn't that great, though the mods did bring it to the level it is at now, all thanks to the community. Anyway, let me know what you think of this game and whether or not it will make it in the current market in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching and enjoy some of this non-commentary gameplay. Peace.
Contact, enemy soldier! Enemy ahead! Open fire! We're fucking around with this contact! Hey! We got trouble up ahead! I see him!